Hello, my name is Brandon Ivey, and I'm just here to share a small story with you about how we came to what we like to call the 5% Club opportunity. Now, I have over a decade of experience in the industry of network marketing. We've had a lot of success in the past with great and fantastic companies. In fact, these are companies that have made a lot of money for a whole lot of people. But on the unfortunate side, most people never earn at least $1,000 a year on the opportunity that they're currently in today. You look on the internet right now, you go on Facebook, you're bombarded daily with new company after new company, and even the old ones, where they have fantastic products. And I'm not here to doubt or put down anybody's products. You have fantastic products. But at the end of the day, we are all in this for residual income. True, long-term, walk-away residual income. So I'm not all about the hype. I'm not all about the quote-unquote fast start bonuses, the titles. In fact, when you see a presentation, the only way you're going to make significant income in most of these companies is if you actually get promoted to the top position to maximize their compensation plan. And unfortunately, what most people don't know is that less than 2% of anybody in any company will ever reach that position. That means over 90% of the people in your opportunity aren't going to make a dime, or not enough that's impressive. And the reason why is because you need to have a large, and I mean a large, football stadium size or basketball stadium size filled with people in your organization to really earn a good 5-figure a month residual income. And that goes for most companies. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. Is it probable? Not for most people. Like I said, only a handful of people will ever reach the top. But if people ever ask this question, you know, the company that you represent, I'm not going to name companies, but the companies that you represent, they are million-dollar companies, some even billion-dollar companies. And why is it that these companies make a whole lot of money, but the reps in their organizations, the reps in their company are all broke? 90% of them won't make $1,000. So how is it that the company is able to make so much money, but the reps that represent the company aren't making anything? And the reason is because of this. Those companies view their reps not as representatives, but as customers, consumers of the product. You have to ask those companies to release their sales report. How much sales is actually coming from the sale of the product, as opposed to the reps being on consumers of the product? And they should be. All reps should be consumers of their product. If you owned a restaurant and you had some customers come into your restaurant and ask, you know, what's good to eat? And you were to tell them, I don't know, I haven't eaten anything on my menu. Why should they eat at your restaurant if you haven't eaten at your restaurant? So if you are a representative of a company, you should be on the product. Absolutely. But chances are you're not actually out there selling the product in large quantities, enough to make a good-sized residual income. And so we found a lot of frustration out there, a lot of people that, you know, they had their hopes up, they had their dreams, they went hard at it for a year or two only to make a couple $100, but they spent a whole lot more money than they ever made. And we were sick and tired of that cycle, from company to company. And I'm sick and tired of hearing reps that come up to me and they're bringing their new opportunity to me. That, let's take, for example, ViSalus. And they're telling me how great and awesome the products that ViSalus offers. But these same individuals just a few months ago were in a company called Evolve. And they were preaching to me how great that product was. And then a couple of months before that, they were in Mona V. And before that, they were in Tahisha Noni. And each time they talked about how great the product was. Yet none of them are on those products still today, which meant it wasn't all about how great the product was. They're looking for an opportunity that's going to pay them a lot of money. And I hope ViSalus does. ViSalus is an awesome opportunity. But for myself, I'm in this for the residual income. I want to know how much money I'm going to be making from my efforts. And the 5% Club opportunity basically says this. If you have 50 people on your team, that's $5,000 a month residual income. If you have 100 people on your team, that's $10,000 a month residual income. Not fast start bonus, not uni-level here, binary there, or matching bonuses. No, just flat out residual income. Why? Because you earn $100 per person. I had a guy from MBT come up to me and try to recruit me into MBT. Talk about it's the greatest, latest product. It's got the greatest video phones. You just have to, if you're a serious networker, you have to have this product. It costs $400 to sign up at $50 a month. Again, I'm not a cheerleader for a company. I don't care about how great your product is, because you know what? A few months from now, another company will come out with a better product and half the price. And guess what happened? Talk Fusion came out. So all the people from MBT flocked on over to Talk Fusion, and they were given the same old line. And today, none of them are even promoting those opportunities because nobody's making any money. So the bottom line is here. We joined with 5% Club. No complicated compensation plan, $100 per person. So if you're an individual that you know you can have a small team, you can put together 20, 40, 50, 100 people in a short amount of time. Our organization put in 100 people in one company in less than 30 days. We put in over 1,000, a couple of thousand in less than a couple of months. And that's when it costs a whole lot more money to get started. But here, if you can do that, you can put 100 people together. You are a serious networker. You have a Rolodex full of people. You have a following. You call up 100 people. That's $10,000 a month. If you are a guru, those internet marketing coaches that you see, and you have a list of thousands of people that you could send an email blast out to, and you brag about that all the time. You do that. You push a button, and a 30,000 mail email goes out, and 1,000 people sign up. What's 1,000 times $100 per person? You do the math. I'm not a cheerleader for a company. I don't care about who's making all this money at the top, because you're not making any money. If you're serious about learning how to make some strong residual income, and for once you want an opportunity that's actually going to pay you, and you know what the compensation plan is all about, get back to me. Send me a message. Shoot me an email. An email address, for example, is bivey@live1dream.com. Again, that's bivey@live1dream.com. And ask me how. I wish you luck in your opportunity. I wish you luck in your product. But we all know we're in this for residual income, and so if you're ready to make some serious residual income, get back to me. Have a happy holiday season. Bye-bye.